of Start Your Engines Productions. We are here at Prospect Point Brewing. This is a very special episode because actually my family, my grandfather specifically, used to own this piece of property. Was a working horse farm. Ever since Prospect Point Brewing started up, they started a annual Father's Day weekend car show. So we're here today. We're going to check some things out here at the car show and talk a little bit about the property. Come with us as we walk around. Down over the hill here, on the other side of where the cars are parked, actually used to be a field where they kept some horses. If you come down here, on the other side of the building, you look out over the property where Prospect Point Brewing, where Prospect Point Brewing now grows hops. Out in the field there, around where they grew the hops was actually a half-mile track where my grandfather used to train horses, standard bred horses, where you actually see the sulkies behind the horses. Anybody who comes, patrons of the brewery, can actually still take a walk around where the track used to be. If you come over here, you point down that way, is the barn where they used to store the hay and the straw. And then on the other side of that barn is actually where they used to have the horses in the stalls down below. And on the other side of that is my grandparents' old house, actually where they lived. So if you come down here, we'll check out some of the cars here at the car show. Now today at the car show, after we check out the cars, in a little while we're also going to speak with the current owners of the brewery for a little bonus episode. Here we've got a Monte Carlo SS. A lot of these cars, actually, with the exception of paint jobs sometimes, they keep them all original. You can even look inside. The interior here looks like it's all original. 1986 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Beside that, Corvette. Remember in our last episode, actually, we did a little special edition of the Corvette. This is a 2019 Corvette. Do a little walk around this thing here, Jonathan.
'Why would you tell me to get you?
You follow me on down here, we'll check out some more cars.
Honey, let's drive away. Yeah.
Now today, there's not a whole lot of cars here, as many as we're used to at some of the car shows we go to. It's kind of an overcast day, and I think the impending rain kept a lot of people away. There's some people that don't even take their cars out of the garage if it's going to rain. Even some of the guys in our car club do not take their cars out of the garage if it's going to rain, or if there's a chance of rain. 2006 Pontiac.
Where's your piece of paper?
Solstice. You like little sports cars, this one's for you. next to it here. Cars like this here always hit me because I can't believe that this car is a two-door car. Historic tags, Rambler, BMW. What is this video blurry? No? Yes, absolutely. You have a car here? This is yours? We're on YouTube Live right now. Yep, we have a YouTube channel called Start Your Engine. It's called Start Your Engine Production. Talk to us about your car. So how long have you had your car?
20 years.
20 years? Okay. Anything special about this?
They only made 1,600 of them, so they're very limited production, and it's probably less than 200 left.
What kind of white color is this?
That's a repaint of it, so it's not the original.
A lot of money.
Well, what's the name of the color?
The burgundy one.
Baby blue. What kind of engine? What kind of engine does this car have? Gotcha.
It's got air conditioning, convertible, pretty much stock. So it came from California. No rust.
How did it make it all the way out here?
On it.
Okay.
Yeah, we bought it. Arizona. eBay.
On eBay. Wow, okay.
And it was better than expected.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I was telling some of our viewers earlier that actually this brewery here, my grandfather used to own this farm.
Oh,
Yep. I know. It's a working horse farm. Yep, this was the actual track that he used to go
yeah, I
on.
knew that was a private drive.
Yep, absolutely. So it was a very special
Did
part
they
of
go to
it.
the drive?
Hey, Dave, do you know my son-in-law Gio?
I do recall him saying something about a drive-in theater.
Hey, man, singer, and my daughter Amanda. You might remember her, but she's.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. It was nice meeting you guys. Yep.
She's the reason I just
Thank you.
I like this one.
Okay, so next to this, we have probably one of the oldest cars at the car show. It's a 1930 Ford Model A. It says unrestored and in original condition. Once again, just like some of the other cars we've seen at other car shows, this one here would be called a Survivor. These old cars have to be a blast to drive around though. So next to that, we have a Chevrolet 1954 Chevrolet Bel Air. Beautiful paint job. The interior inside is also beautiful, around the same color of what the car is. Two-tone with a white roof. Over across here, got a Chevrolet, or a Ford Bronco. My apologies. These trucks are very unique. Looks like a 1990. Two-tone red and black. Come in the back here, you can see half this truck is almost like a convertible. Open that up and ride around in hot lights. Very cool, jacked up. Next to that, we've got quite a few new cars at this car show. We've actually got a couple of these newer Pontiacs. These things are really loud when they come pulling in. Kind of souped up, it's got the bigger tires. All the badging has been taken off this car.
And it had the LQ4 motor. So that was the 313.
2005 Pontiac G8. Which means it's got a big souped up V8 engine in it. Next to that, we got something a little more exotic. Red Porsche, 1986, Porsche 944.
You asked me earlier, yesterday, what year was it?
It's got a
So that was enough. I mean, if we light it up, it's just going to. So I can't imagine. Eventually, you need so much horsepower.
Over here, buddy.
Hey, all right, how are you?
And here today, we've actually got a couple yellow Corvettes.
Come here.
This one here would be what the Corvettes used to look like. 1978.
Many moons ago.
That's right. Still beautiful. Still a good-looking paint job. He's got one of the little mini-me's in the engine compartment that we talk about sometimes. Sitting on top of the air cleaner right there.
Because actually, not bragging, but I went to the Corvette show at Westbridge last year. And I won. Drivers and
This yellow Corvette has what we would call T-tops, which means it has a removable roof. And then in the center there, that's what makes the T that holds these pieces in place.
yeah, I didn't do that.
We got the 2020. Still yellow. A lot newer model. Still not much room in the passenger compartment. But when you sit in these cars, wraps you around like a glove.
You like how those BMWs stay flush? They always stay up?
Here's another Pontiac. Another Pontiac. 2009. Black. This one they kept the badging on. It's got a hearse shifter on the inside. Red interior. Next to that here, we've got a Pontiac, beautiful red paint job. 1970 Pontiac Firebird Formula. Now if you look on the back window, Jonathan, this car here has got a big decal on the back window. This car here has been across the country and back in 2012. It says father-daughter trip of a lifetime. So this car here, it doesn't just sit at car shows. This car here has been driven across the United States and all the way back. Black BMW, 2005. So it's stock BMW. The convertible top. Next to that, we've got another historical car. You look at a car like this, you wouldn't think it was historic. NSX, but this car is actually from 1995, really low to the ground. Earlier we were talking to the guy that owned this car. It's got the headlights that pop up. It's a local car from Frederick, Maryland. Have another Pontiac, just like the other two, 2009 Pontiac G8. If you look at the engine compartment a little closer, Jonathan, it's a big engine, kind of stuffed in there. Very loud when he starts this thing up too. Big exhaust pipes coming out the back. Next to that, of course, is once again my pride and joy, my 2013 Dodge Challenger. Powerful Hemi V8. Now here we've got this truck, this Ford Lightning. This truck is very, very low to the ground. 2000 bright red Ford Lightning. It's got his little mini-me in there. This thing has a Whipple supercharger inside of it. Now, Jonathan, if you do a little round and round of this truck, I'm gonna go get this guy one. Come on up, man. Very beautiful truck. I love to get the owners to talk about their vehicles though, because they know more about them than I could ever tell. So tell us about your truck. How long have you had it?
I've had this truck about 10 years. Short story on it, I actually bought it on Black Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, in Frederick.
In Frederick.
I
So
got
it's a
the
local truck.
local truck, got it for $10,000.
$10,000.
$10,000. When you look at this truck now, it's worth $45,000. I just had it appraised.
Right. So what type of engine did it have in it when you bought it?
When I bought it, it actually had the same engine. It was a 5.4 V8 supercharged. So what I did was I replaced it with a 2.9 Whipple supercharger. I was actually one of the first Lightning owners to get a 2.9 Whipple supercharger because I bought it when they first came out.
How much horsepower does that give you?
So this truck is right around 600 at the flywheel, right around 500 at the wheels.
So this thing will move then?
Yes, sir. It's got the upgraded Fludyne heat exchanger down here.
Okay.
So you're not going to notice that because I didn't say that. But
Gotcha.
it's yeah. So this actually intake right here. The funny thing about Ford Lightnings is you can't buy parts for Ford Lightnings. It has to come from another Ford Lightning. So to get this Whipple on here, this Whipple is for an 01 to 04. This is a 2000. So to get this to fit, you have to get the intake from an 01 to 04 Ford Lightning. So I was trying to get ready for a car show, so the guy who built it for me had to make a few calls, and then when he did, he found out another intake for me, got it poured and polished from his machine guy, and then here we are.
Now, I always like to put interesting stories on our YouTube channel. I heard you talking earlier about maybe something that happened here the last time you came to the car show.
So there's a little hill right up here, right? So the first time I came through, I got on the hill and my truck got stuck. So I just kind of hit the gas to get it off the hill, and it shredded the transmission to where when I got to my house, it wouldn't go up my driveway. So like the gearing was gone. So I had to get a transmission replaced the first time I came here. But now I know to come through that side, the secondary engine.
So now the love for this truck then is there because you didn't just toss it aside, you made sure you fix this thing back up. Now this is the only kind of show vehicle you have, or you have something else hiding away?
No, I got a Model A already.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just not here right now.
How old's the Model A?
1931. It was here last year.
So when it comes to like, we can call you a car guy.
Yeah, I actually paint cars for a living. So yeah, I'm a head painter for Caliber Collision. So I paint show cars literally every other weekend. I blocked off this weekend so I could be at this show. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, we've come from a car family. My family in general has about 8 show cars.
Okay. Well, this is kind of like repeated, but I think I remember you anyways from last year. But see, it's my family are the ones that own this farm. My grandfather's from the city.
Yeah, I heard you talk.
Yeah, before it actually became the brewery, but we're very happy that this is what it became. It's still a beautiful piece of property. Like you said, you wanted to come back.
Absolutely. I wasn't going to miss it. So.
Well, hey man, thank you for talking to us about your truck. You know? I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
It's a cool truck. It looks really good, man.
Thanks, sir. Anytime.
All right, so moving on. Right here we've got an Oldsmobile. Oldsmobiles are really cool cars, man, I'm telling you. So the first car I ever drove was an Oldsmobile. It was a 1982 Delta 88 Oldsmobile, 4-door, big car. But it was just cool because it was the first car I ever drove. This is a 1953 these engines here could stick way up inside the engine compartment because the hood actually comes up kind of high. Oldsmobile Rocket. Really nice interior in this car, nice chrome rims. These cars always had big trunks too, man. Lots of chrome, lots of beautiful chrome, hard to keep clean. Next to it, we've got another Corvette. This is another older style Corvette, 1977. Once again, this is a T-top too, just like the other one we looked at. Next to that, we've got this really cool 1931 Ford Model A. Bright red, barely room enough for 2 people inside the cab. Come back here, it's got a wooden bed. So next to that, we've got another truck. This one is not newer, however. Out of 2007 Dodge Ram 1500. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead, look at the truck. Big, wide tires, moto metal rims. This is definitely a representation of what we've talked about being a custom. Got custom tail lights, custom rims and tires. Now this is definitely a unique vehicle. A Polaris, the same people that make the four-wheelers, the snowmobiles, that kind of stuff, they make these too. 2016 Polaris Slingshot. It's almost like a step up from a motorcycle. This thing's got 3 wheels. It's pretty cool when you're driving on the road. You're still supposed to actually wear helmets when you ride in these. Single wheel in the back with a brake on that single wheel. It's got a carbon fiber wing in the back. However, the engine's still up in front of you. Now, Jonathan, who's filming for us right now, this is one of his favorites here. He loves the 1970 Volkswagen bus. Who's got the bus? So we're on YouTube Live on Start Your Engines Productions. Will you tell us about your bus?
A little bit I know is I just got it in the spring,
right?
And it did not have working lights.
Okay.
So we did a whole new electrical harness. That's not something I recommend for a beginner.
Right.
But YouTube University is a beautiful thing.
There you go.
And I've got boys that are 9 and 10 years old, and I hope that
he loves these things, man.
hopefully we can make,
You got some off-road tires on this thing too.
Yeah, they came with it. I wasn't afraid to drive in here today because we're golden.
Now what's this called?
It's like a pop top.
Pop top?
Yeah, pop top. Up there. Fingers crossed we can make that happen.
Okay, man, you never know. It's perfect for a camping trip.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you can talk about it.
Of course, thank you.
If you get a chance to check us out, it's called Start Your Engines Production. Once our live is over, it carries over to a video. Thank you, man. Now, if you look inside here, he was talking about fixing all the wiring. It's all up front right here. And to me or you, it might look like a mess, but this guy knows what he's doing because he fixed all of it. You come around the back. This is also an historic vehicle. He's got historic tags on it. And inside here is another place that you could sleep.
Yeah, it's my first sport.
The convertible's even better. Convertible's more fun, but they say the high end is.
All right, Jonathan, come on, bud.
Where's your dash?
In my garage.
Yeah.
I just got it.
So down here we got a Porsche convertible. Looks like it might have been raced at one point in time. He's got the 21 on the side for the racing number.
Yeah.
This is the S.
Well, you got it here.
As far as vehicles are concerned, that's actually all that we have here today. We just went through everything. Like we said, with weather, that kind of stuff today. It probably kept a lot of people's show cars at home. But if I could get Jonathan to come over here and check out, now that we're down below, check out this beautiful property again. If you get a chance, come out here to Prospect Point Brewery and check this place out. It's an awesome place to hang out even when there's not a car show. And then a little while later, once we get some lunch and stuff, we're going to come up here. We're going to talk to the current owners of this property and let them promote their business a little bit. It's beautiful. Come check it out. Start James Productions out.
Oh, look in the driver's seat.